Hey Clashers, play Electro Dragons as never seen before. Nikita right now, the best Electro Dragon attackers, is driving top pushers crazy on defense. Because he is just completely revamping how you play those really beefy dragons. And in this case, the Electro Dragons. You guys know me, I'm not the biggest Electro Dragon fan, but watching his attacks, I actually want to try it myself. After those big words, I think we should jump in because he is turning Electro Dragons in something like art. So let's take a look at that. Okay, starting things off, and I hope the intro was not hyping things up too much, but you will see in just a second what exactly I meant. You guys know Electro Dragon attackers, they're drawing their line, raising things up, warden ability, and the blimp. That's the classic approach, not for Nikita. He's doing something completely different. First of all, finding a nice spot to use that Flame Flinger, and now take a look at that. He is using surgical, raged up Electro Dragons. No one else is doing that. Another Electro Dragon in addition to that, and taking down the entire compartment. But overall, what is his approach? What is his secret? What is he looking for? First of all, he's 99% of the time using the Flame Flinger. Find a nice spot just to get something. It doesn't even need to be the craziest value, just to get something. And then the next thing is he's just trying to go for the Town Hall, for pathing, or for the Eagle with the Electro Dragon dive. And then with the remaining Electro Dragons, as you just can see, the next biggest objective is to take down X-Boss. Because you can see right now, he has not even deployed the other heroes yet. Now the Queen is down at the bottom side with the King. But the thing is right now, with those heroes, that, well, overall, those heroes are just here for cleanup. And at this point, he took down everything which is really dealing a lot of damage to those heroes, which are, well, those X-Bows. And in the corner, we have a multi-inferno tower, and we have a couple of air defenses left. Well, guys, I really highly doubt that his heroes are scared of those air defenses. So you can see as well that he's bringing always those super minions. Those super minions are really clutch, because especially if like a Town Hall or an Eagle dive or something is going wrong, he can still make that work with those super minions to snap off the building, which is surviving. We're going to see that in just a bit in a couple of the other attacks. But for now, you can see as well, he is looking really good, and now you might say, it's looking really promising, and this is going to be a 3-star guaranteed, but, I mean, there is not that much left. Well, you have to know another thing about Nikita. He loves to swag, and you will see that over those videos. In this one, he is swagging the Queen ability, he's swagging the Roy Tim ability, and did you take a look at those spells? He is swagging freaking 7 spell slots on this base. Using all spells would have been way too easy, right? So, really cool way of surgically taking down those bases, which I have never seen before done with those Electro Dragons attack. So I cannot wait. Let's just dive into the next one. I mean, every one of us knows this base, right? Like, everyone knows this base, so let's take a look at what exactly he's doing. As I have said, he likes to go for pathing, like in the first one with his first Electro Dragon kill squad, where he uses 2 to 3 Electro Dragons, or for the Eagle, for the Town Hall. The Eagle is really well, the Town Hall is really well protected with sweepers, so instead he's raising things up and going for the Eagle. Not only that, but as well, the Eagle is surrounded by ground expos, which, as I have said, is always something you're going for with this army composition. So now you can see, things are looking really good. He's even investing in another rage, and that's kind of the cool thing. He really knows the limits of his troops. And take a look at that. The entire far right side taken down. Just a couple of spells and 2 Electro Dragons, and already 30% of the space is down. That's just insanity. The next thing again is take a look, where are the remaining Expos? And that's the Town Hall. So, the Town Hall is surrounded by Expos, and this means for him, this is go time. Even though he's going to go into 2 sweepers, he does not care. His objective is to take down the Town Hall and the Expos. After that, if those Electro Dragons are about to die, that's not his problem. It is that then after that, the heroes are the big next push. And to be honest, at this point, he is having 2 core air defenses, a wizard tower, and 2 multi-inferno towers. I can already hear those heroes screaming of fear facing that. Well, not really. Multi-inferno tower is dealing no damage whatsoever versus heroes. And take a look at that. This move right there is genius, is brilliant. The Hound did not come out yet. So what is he doing with those super minions? He's sniping the clan castle. Those super minions, the way how he's using it is incredible. Now let's take a look at that. The Flame Flinger still doing his job. The Queen ability. And did you notice something? Guys, I think you should check out the army. The army at the bottom. His scroll bar. Did you notice something now? he has not deployed his king or his royal champion. I know everyone is saying here's our OP in this game, and I fully agree. But, well, he's just swagging 2 out of 4 heroes in this attack. In addition to that, swagging even a couple of spells. This guy is insane with Electro Dragons, and we're just getting started. And I think by now you know what I meant in the beginning by my sentence. Take a look at Electro Dragons as we have never seen before, because I mean, at least I myself have never seen those really strategic, surgical approaches never seen before. So now let's take a look. This time around, though, we have the Eagle kind of protected by the Sweeper. Instead, though, the Town Hall this time around is free. What does this mean? Well, he's just going for that Town Hall, knowing, though, he has to replace one of the Electro Dragons, but knows there is no bounce possibility. Instead, he's just dropping that super minion and sniping really quickly that Town Hall. As I said, the way how he's using those super minion is really impressive and always quick thinking. Next one, as always, you want to go for Expos. This is why he's going to freeze, making sure that he's hitting those freezes, and with that, the Expo is going down. Now the Tornado Trap is getting triggered, and is the Lightning? No. Town Hall. This Inferno Tower is going to survive. Okay, now back to the other side. As I said, Expos are your main objective. This time around, it's surrounding the Eagle. And that's always the case. Expos are always around important defenses. If it's the Eagle, if it's the Town Hall. And based on that, you have to choose your entry points. That's what he did. And now the next cool thing is, as I have told you, the super minions, guys. The super minions. Never underestimate those super minions. Because he's waiting for the right side to go down to send this super minion in there. And remember, this Inferno Tower was really low hit points, so this is going down. At this point again, there is those really, really threatening looking core multi-Inferno Towers which do nothing versus those heroes, and the super minion took down even the Expo. I mean, this is not even fair, right? So the top side, we have, interestingly enough, a couple of, whatever troops, defensive troops. But to be honest, at this point, he has not deployed the Royal Champion yet. And one thing which I really have to tell you guys about Nikita, he loves swagging. This is his thing. And I mean, this is what he's showing off in those attacks as well. Again, this time around, another rage, 3 more freezes not deployed, 2 more freezes not deployed. Royal Champion clearing out the top side. And with that, we're looking face to face for another really OP 3-star. Because, okay, this time he's not swagging entire heroes. He's only swagging 3 out of the 4 hero abilities. And I mean, obviously the Queen Charge LaLo text, which I've just uploaded, looked maybe sometimes impressive when you can swag the LaLo, but that's just the troops. To me, what is really impressive if you can swag the heroes, and that's just scary. So yeah, you can see easy cleanup over there, and with that, another few spells getting swagged on this one. But I have one more attack, and there is a mechanic in this attack which you should know if you want to copy this strategy. Last base, last attack, but as I have said, there is a technique in here in this one which we have not seen so far. So let's take a look and watch closely to make sure that you can use that if you want to copy the army as well with the right moves. So first of all, one thing which is kind of obvious, this Eagle looks really, really compact. So that's something you can always go for. But this time around though, the core is really stacked with Expos. This is probably one of the worst possible bases you can come across. But what is he doing? So let's see. First thing first, he's going to use the Sneaky Goblins. That's kind of interesting because most of the Electro Dragon attackers are really simple-minded. Like, they're just going with Electro Dragons, maybe Baby Dragon, and then Loons. That's kind of it, to be honest. He's really bringing a little bit more. He's bringing Sneaky Goblins to the mix and those Super Minions. And that's something we're going to talk about in just a second, because this Town Hall now is getting completely cleared. It's not getting taken down, but there's no more buildings in front of it. Meanwhile, we can see this top side with the Flame Flinger. There could have been one nice move which he could have done, and that's like tanking the mortar shots with an archer. But that's just small things. Now at the same time, you can see on the right side exactly what I have said with the Electro Dragons, because everything is so compact. And take a look at those bounces. Those bounces are completely crazy. The entire right side is taken down, and that's the next cool thing. He can completely like play his Electro Dragons as he would like to. And take a look at that. Everything happening at the same time. I cannot even talk. This Town Hall is down, and that's a really cool mechanic. You can take down the Town Hall with 2 Super Minion and a Rage. And with that, the Town Hall is down, the Eagle is down. The only thing which he has to go for now at this point is the core, is those Expos, warden ability early on, and that's like the second kill squad always with the Electro Dragons, which always has the objective to take down those point defenses. And this one, as I said, this is probably one of the worst bases for this technique, because you have this core expos, which is really hard to reach. Like, you have multiple kill squads from the outside, because in the current meta we have a lot of times, like in the core buildings, which are not that important. You try to spread out the expos to the outside, because this is better typically versus the classic air spam, like the classic super dragons, to make sure that nothing is in the core. But this time around though, versus this technique, it's kind of hard. But come on, he has at the moment obviously that king still, which is like running inside, and he has always so many spells. Like, this is impressive. Like, this really impresses me. He has so many spells always, which is crazy. He is having always so many spells. And with that, I mean, you guys know it. He could already use the raw chamber ability, but he loves to swag, and using out the raw chamber ability is his thing right there, because the king is going to clear things up. And with that, another 3-star on the board. And as I said, I really hope that this the hype which I tried to build up in the beginning was not overhyping anything, because I'm really impressed with how he did, like what exactly he's doing. And as I said, like, this surgical approach, I think is really cool. And actually would be something which I would be interested in trying as well. Let's see. Let me know down below how you liked those attacks, and if I should try it as well myself. Either way, thank you so much for Incase for sharing this with us. Really big props to him. And as I said, I really hope that you enjoyed this as well, because those Electro Dragon attacks are completely different to what I see typically in my defensive vlog. So really nice to see that someone is mixing things up. And I think maybe he's even using this troop to its full potential, because so far most people are just like dumping that into the base. Either way, thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Until next time, see you then, and bye bye.